Yo, what is good, YouTube? Krishan checking back in with another video. First things first, if you would like to support me or the channel in any way, you can do so by liking this video and subbing to the channel. Let's talk bodybuilding. So I have been feeling a little under the weather, so you guys have to excuse me if my voice sounds a little off. But there's still work to be done, guys. There's still work to be done. In today's video, we're actually going to be talking about a topic that doesn't get discussed too much once I really thought about it, and that's 212 bodybuilding. Now, we're actually not going to look at the top guys today. If you guys enjoyed this video, I will make a video going over our top 3 212 Olympians from this past year. But in a whole, 212 doesn't really get talked about. I'm going to mention 3 guys in specific in this video, but Derek Lunsford and Sean Clarita honestly don't get talked about too much in the world of YouTube. I mean, when the Olympia comes around, yes, but other than that, the 212 division honestly isn't talked about too much. But we're going to start this video talking about Oleh Kryvyi, who is one of my favorite 212 athletes. Olay won the Big Man Pro in the 212 division this year to qualify for the Mr. Olympia, and he also placed second to Ahmad Ashkanani at the Prague Pro, which was arguable to some people, but pretty much this whole year I had just been seeing this guy on Instagram, and I was waiting for him to step on stage because I was just like, why hasn't this guy done the Mr. Olympia? But come to find out, Olay has actually done the Mr. Olympia, and he has placed top 6. And I also believe if he decided to go up to the open class, he could do very well. Now, the next guy we're going to talk about is Angel Calderon, and Angel actually went up to the open class, and he won the Big Man Weekend Pro, the same show as Krivi, but he won the open class, and that was his first show competing in the open class. As you guys know, Angel is a 212 Olympian. He actually placed top 4 this past year. I believe last year he placed 6th. But man, this guy is incredible. And honestly, Derek Lunsford, I feel like if he decides to stay in the 212 division, he's going to hold that title for a very long time. But these guys that I'm mentioning in this video, I feel like they could be stepping up into this second, third spot. I mean, Sean Clarita is amazing, but he is a little small. So if some of these other guys are basically able to bring the same thing Sean Clarita brings, but with a bigger package, he may be in trouble. And I don't know why too many people don't talk about the 212 division. They're some of the most consistent guys, some of the most dense and grainy guys. Once I just took a look at the Olympia lineup, you can pretty much say the whole top 10 in the 212 were just peeled, man. And honestly, not even just these guys. A lot of the guys from the 212 division could probably go up to the open division and expose some of the guys if they don't look at too much of the size factor and just compare the physiques, because these guys are graining. And as you guys seen, Angel Calderon won the Big Man Weekend Pro. But it wasn't too stacked of a lineup. I believe Emir Omaragic placed second to him. That's the 22 or 23-year-old German phenomenon. But Angel is still amazing, and I'm excited to see what he can do at the Olympia stage in 2022. And last year, he actually won 3 pro shows. He won the British Grand Prix, he won the Europa Pro, and he also won one more show. Oh, he won the Romania Pro show as well. I thought he had 4 pro wins last year, but on the NPC website, Angel had 3 pro wins last year, man, and that's just incredible. And with that open win, very excited to see what he's going to do at the 2022 Mr. Olympia. And the last guy we're going to talk about is Ahmad Ashkanani. Now, as you guys know, I've been in the sport of bodybuilding for a little over a year now, so I'm used to seeing Ashkanani around like a 6th place guy, maybe a 5th place guy, but going back, he actually has placed second twice at the 212 Mr. Olympia. And of course, those 2 placings were to Flex. Second places were to Flex Lewis. Yeah, that front lat spread just kind of threw me off, guys. That front lat spread was just insane. Like, oh my God. But Ahmad is another guy, as I mentioned earlier. I believe he could easily go up to the open class and be placing pretty well. He's always crazy conditioned, crazy grainy. The only knock about Ahmad is he doesn't have too much separation in his legs, and it's pretty much a genetic thing, I'm pretty sure, because he's always conditioned, veiny, grainy. Rear lat spread is just amazing. The lats on this guy is just insane. And honestly, I'm wondering what does he need to bring to the Olympia stage to place higher. He could execute some of his poses better. Like you guys seen that side tricep, it honestly didn't look the best. But other than that, man, this guy is amazing. I believe he could be up there fighting for second for the 212 title. But as I stated, I don't believe any of these guys will be able to knock off Derek Lunsford. With Derek working with Honey Roundabout, I'm pretty sure Derek is going to come in pretty consistent and going to keep nailing it. Unless he decides to go up to the open class, I'm pretty sure Derek is just going to own his 212. But I'm excited to see what do you guys think about this in the comment section below. I know too many people don't talk about the 212 division, so Hopefully you guys do know these athletes. They all are amazing, crazy condition, crazy grainy. The 212 division is more just kind of like a shorter, stockier men's open division. I mean, the only difference, honestly, is the weight cap. It's not like a classic or a men's physique. The same thing that they're looking for in men's open is what they're looking for in 212. So definitely, I can see all three of these guys going up. And from the recent European competitions, it's looking like Angel is leading the way and Ahmad is second right now. And Krivi will be third as far as like, I guess rankings will look going into the Mr. Olympia, but you guys know they can always change. And this is actually the footage of Oleh Kryvyi versus Ahmad Ashkanani at the Prague Pro. And I actually feel like it was kind of arguable, but something that Ron Harris of MD pointed out. Krivi seemed to try to hide his stomach a lot, and the judges as well as the fans, we all know that it seemed like he was trying to hide something. But other than his midsection being kind of thick and protruding a little bit, Krivi is outstanding. And honestly, Krivi is so heavily muscular, he almost makes Ahmad Ashkanani look a little aesthetic for a 212 guy, and that's insane. Ashkanani looking aesthetic. But if you guys look closely at the front double bicep, he definitely did look kind of aesthetic compared to Krivi. But from behind, I feel like Krivi just destroys him, in my opinion. Maybe in a back double, maybe not in a real lat spread. We'll have to see. But I hope you guys did indeed enjoy this video, man. I keep up with all of these 212 athletes, especially Oleh Kryvyi. He's one of my favorites, guys. Crazy condition, pretty much condition year-round. And just crazy dense, crazy muscular. And I'm excited to see what all three of these guys can do with the 2022 Mr. Olympia. Hopefully they can give Sean Clarity a run for his money, man, and Kamal El Garnay. But doubt they'll be able to get past Derek Lunsford. Like, comment, and sub. I'm out.